Hold up. There we go. This is my super death grind. We are on week 7, day 6. For 2 years, I've decided to do an insane death grind in my life. And here I am. So this is basically, I'm going to spit out my gum because I say it's not nice to do public speaking with gum in your mouth. I'm also going to hand sanitize to ensure you I'm not spreading the COVIDs. But basically, this is my documentation of this and reflection of what it is like to grind ridiculously hard for 2 years straight. So today I want to talk about a couple things. What am I going to talk about? I'm just making a note. Others. Can't give away my secrets. Hold on. There we go. Now we're on schedule. So today I just want to talk about, I'm just going to talk about thoughts that are relevant and just ramble on, basically, giving you my own opinions. This will be PG, so don't worry about that. But basically, I'm just going to be giving my opinions, my viewpoints on relevant topics as they enter this little noggin of mine. Right or wrong, I don't know. They're just thoughts, folks. These are just thoughts. So one thing that's really interesting is other people's opinions and why they play a factor in your decision making, in your mental space, in what you do. And my hair, look at that. It's looking great. One interesting thing is that I'm sure you might have heard of this acronym before. I don't know how I actually feel about it, but fear, false expectations, appearing real, right? So essentially when we fear something, it has something that has not yet been actualized in real life. Maybe it will never be actualized, but we give it this intrinsic value of it's bad, but this could happen, but I don't know if it's really going to happen, right? That's most fears. Fear of failure, fear of what other people are going to think, fear of judgment, fear of how you're going to look to other people, pride, vanity, ego. That's all in the mix there. So other people's opinions, why do we really care that much? Well, I think for a couple of different reasons. One could assume that it is much in the same way that social media works or drugs work, is an addiction to a dopamine response. So I think when we do things a lot of times, especially if we do things with pride or ego, and we want attention for those things we do, we want recognition, right? We're after some sort of trophy or whatever, praise, is that we do these things and we want that dopamine response back of, yeah, you did awesome, or yeah, you're amazing, or this is perfect. And then on just the opposite side of that, we would have negative effects, and we know this, right? So we'd be like, oh, I'm going to go to this party and I'm going to look a certain way, and people are going to compliment me on my, new Air Jordans or whatever it is that you're rocking that day. And just the opposite, if you go to this party and you're not wearing that fancy whatever, people are going to say, oh man, something must be going on because, he's broke because he can't afford the new Air Jordan 52s. So I think other people's opinions matter to us in that sense of a dopamine response. And it's entirely BS. Other people's opinions of you shouldn't matter. I think you should never have to use other people's opinions to gauge what it is you are doing, you want to do, or you're contemplative of doing. And the reason being is you can't be yourself. When you're yourself, you're just a shell, a fraction of what you should be and could be, and you're living this fake, false life. I don't really care what other people think about me. I want to be nice to other people. I want to be courteous to other people. I want to be respectful to other people, for sure. But I don't really care what they think. Because I just don't have time for it. And B, I want to be myself. I'm generally, these days, pretty dang happy with myself. Have I made mistakes? For sure. Do I wish I didn't do some things I've done in my life? I think we all feel that way. Am I going to let it affect me? No, I'm going to use those as lessons learned, and I'm going to progress forward in life. And I'm hopefully not going to make those same mistakes. I will make future mistakes for sure. We all will. But hopefully we don't fall into the trap of making those same mistakes. So, other people's opinions suck. Don't worry about them. And you need to come to a place where you're confident and comfortable with and in yourself. And I think the guiding light in there is if you're attempting to be a decent human being, right? You're not, what you're doing isn't directly hurting other people. You don't have intentions of hurting other people. Just do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The last thing I think I want to talk about today, because I got stuff I need to do, is I am going to attempt flip phone life. So started a new business 7 weeks ago. Been working on it for a while, but one thing that has always interested me is a more simplistic life. And I know when you are, and I'm not saying I am, so don't worry out there in fantasy land. When you're a higher level CEO or you run a business, run a team, run a group of people, you're less reliant on your cell phone to get things done. When you're ground level, even when your levels above ground level, you rely heavily on your cell phone for many different reasons. Emails, texts, calls, voice messages, communication lines, checking things, watching metrics on certain things. The list goes on and on and on. And you really need to be on your phone. So I'm going to, what has always interested me is going old school and just having a flip phone, having very few people have my actual phone number. And, basically if I get a call, it's, putting out fires. It's warranted. So I believe I'm going to attempt this the first week of November for a week to live off of a flip phone and just give someone else my phone, say, deal with it, call me if there's issues. And, just carry that phone around, because here's the thing, I got Wi-Fi's, man. I got some lappy toppies. I can get on it real quick if I need to. And I'm more so interested to be testing out systems without my direct oversight and see if flip phone life is even in close proximity to my life. Because it's just filled with distraction, right? Ding, ding, wing, whoosh. There's, so many dings going off, emails, texts, Facebook, this, that, Discord, whatever. There's so many things on my phone going off at all times, and I have a propensity to carry it around, and it give me anxiety and that dopamine release. I gotta check my phone. So now all I gotta worry about is this little freaking flip phone dinging, dinging, dinging. I call back. Hopefully I can take care of on that call. If not, getting on that lappy toppy. So I'm gonna do that. So this is going to be a preemptive break, not break in my death grind. Because one thing I am cognizant about is burnout. I do not want to burn out, nor do I have time to burn out. So before I get to that point of burnout, I want to take preemptive measures, even when I'm feeling, like there's no burnout in sight. Take a break, take a short break. Still work on a bunch of other things, but disconnected from everyone else, so I can actually focus on some things and get certain projects done by myself that I can do 100% by myself, or maybe with some email communication from a laptop, and spend time with my family, do some projects I need to do around the house, and live flippy phony and just test it out, see what it's like. So that is all for now. I know there's other things I want to say, but I will save it for future dates. Humans, be good out there, be nice to each other, be kind. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.